Dang, I haven't done this in a long time. All right, let's do this. The last time I did this, I was borderline crying. So let's try to not do that this time. If you do, it's totally fine too. Hi. And that's the video, folks. That's what we're getting here. It's been 3 years. 3 years and 7 days since the last time we talked, Christian. And this is probably the very first time I talked to you with a decent lighting setup. Because the past few times that we have talked together, you didn't have good lighting at all. Here's to upgrading in that part of your life. Oh boy. 3 years have gone by. 3 years have gone by. You definitely weren't ready. Remember when you said that you thought you were ready for like whatever challenge was like up next? Yeah, no, I wasn't. In fact, that very same year was rough. Okay, so 2017, rough all around. But hey, it's okay. Because you know what? That's part of life. 2018 was pretty good. 2019, solid. 2020. Now 2020 has truly been an experience for you. Holy freaking moly, has life taken you on a journey? So much has happened. So much has happened. On a professional level, I've actually been able to move up, which is really awesome, and work in events now. Working in events has truly been an experience, for lack of a better term. I've been able to meet some really great people and work with those same great people and make a lot of new friends that I would have not met without doing this job. Speaking of work, the year is 2020. We are currently going through a pandemic. I'm currently furloughed for the past 3 months now. I've actually been in quarantine for 4 months. I always like to say that the very first day of quarantine was the day that Tom Hanks announced that he had COVID and that the NBA was shutting down. Even though that feels like it was 10 years ago, that was literally next week will be 4 months since that happened, and that's crazy for me to think about. I like to say that I've experienced a lot of hills and valleys the past 3 to 4 months. I think a lot of the valleys that I've experienced are the same valleys that a lot of other people have experienced, from a little bit of anxiety to even like depression, that like lonely feeling of being at home. Those are rough things to say, but I mean, it's something that we've all gone through. It doesn't mean that it's part of us. It's just something that we've had to experience in this time. Well, with each valley comes a hill. From the very like basic to like watch TV and like watch movies and like really catch up on a lot of things that I want to see. I've actually been able to like see a lot of movies with my parents, which is really fun to be able just to like gather together and like watch something together in the living room. To other high points of quarantine, which has been like self-teaching myself how to like use Photoshop and use After Effects, which has been really cool to like find out how to like make graphics and stuff. I've become like a graphic designer, which is totally my passion, to like learning how to build a live stream for a like church service from the ground up. That was truly an experience, and it's still like a process that I'm trying to learn. I literally had no idea how to broadcast something like professionally on a website or anything like that. So through those hills and valleys that I've been experiencing, I've actually learned a lot for myself. Through that, I've actually been trying my best to be there for others. The crazy thing about what's going on right now is that it's literally like a global thing. The fact that like we're all in this together, as cheesy as that may sound, I think it's really important to know that like we're literally not alone in this. I've gone through like my own challenges with mental health, especially like the past 3 to 4 months. And I want to make sure that people aren't like alone with those experiences. And I want to make sure that they get through it just like I did. What better way to like get out and become better from this pandemic and get to the other side of this than being there for people? If there's something that this whole experience has like brought me to, it's the importance of trying to be there for someone else. Whether it be the pandemic that's going on right now or the racial injustice that we're experiencing, I want to make sure that I'm there for others. And that's like really the least that I can do. Whether it be like my family or my friends or anyone that I personally don't even know, I just want to make sure like people are okay. I think there's something like really powerful about this year. There's no way we could come out of this year or like this whole experience and not like change. So Christian, I really hope that I'm like not rambling on, but I think it's important to know that like you're growing up. You're 25 now. The last time we talked, you were 22. And even though so much has happened throughout the years that we've talked to each other, I sincerely hope that you continue to be positive and hold on to hope and be there for others, Christian. Because I know I'm surrounded by so many people that like care about me, from family to friends, and I also want to make sure that they feel that same amount of love that they give me. So here's to 2020, or what's left of it. Let's make sure we get a strong second half of 2020. We're gonna don't call it a comeback because honestly, I'm still here. I don't know if you're gonna respond to this or not. I hope you do, but I missed you, and thank you for holding it down and always being there. Good job. I'm proud of you. See ya. Dang it, Christian. You weren't supposed to cry in this one.